Okay, class, we're going to create a floor plan, and the way we're going to begin this is we're going to come up here to our drawing sheet and create a brand new project. If I can get this going. New. There we go. I'm going to go with the ACAD template. Alright, so this is going to be an architectural floor plan. So I want to check my units immediately by typing units. I'm going to go up here to the drawing units, decimal. I'm changing that to architectural. I'm changing precision to 0 feet 0 inches. And I'm going to create a brand new layer. I'm going to call it floor plan. And I'm going to double click on it, get my green check mark right there. Now how do I get this to open up? Okay, let's eliminate that. Layer properties. In the layer section, layer properties. This is something you need to get used to doing, is using layers with AutoCAD. So I might as well start with that. Alright, so I'm going to create a rectangle. I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to make this, we're going to draw a two-car garage. I'm going to say 20 by 30. 20 feet, I'm going to use an apostrophe and then a comma. 20 feet by 20 by 30 feet. And then hit enter. Now, I'm going to look at this. I'm going to say, good, that's what I want. Now, I'm going to offset my outside walls 4 inches. I'm going to use the offset. I'm going to go 4 and then the quote mark, shift, quote, 4 inches, and then I'm going to click to the inside. My walls are 4 inches thick. Now, I want to take this. I'm going to do something we do when we're doing floor plans is sometimes we have to do temporary lines. So I'm going to come down 10 feet. That's a apostrophe, 4 inches, enter. Then I'm going to come, make sure my ortho's on, F8, function 8. I'm going to come to that inside line, then I'm going to carry it across, left click, and I'm going to get rid of this. This was temporary, I don't want it anymore. So I've got a 10-foot space here. I'm going to offset this back 4 inches, so I'm going to go 4 inches is already set, so I'm going to hit enter, and then a 4-inch wall thickness. Now, I'm going to trim this line out. So I'm going to go TR, enter. Hover. Oops, not going to do it because it's a rectangle. I drew this as a rectangle to start with, so I need to do an explode command. So I highlight everything, explode, enter. Now I'm going to do my trim command, TR, enter. Still not right. Alright, I realized I was doing something wrong. TR, enter twice, double tap on the enter. Okay, frozen. Hang 1 second. Repeat trim. Enter twice. TR. There we are. TR, double enter. Alright. I'm going to move this origin out of the way a little bit. So, what I want to do, I want to make a garage door. Here, I'm going to find my midpoint, extend a line. Then this is 20 feet wide, so I'm going to make our door 16. So I'm going to do offset 8 feet. I'll click. rid of this. TR, double tap on the enter. Here's my garage door. I'm going to draw a garage door using the rectangle. That looks good. Now I'm going to put a double door here. So I'm going to put a line at the midpoint. Now I'm going to offset it 3 foot each direction. Get rid of this one. I'm going to do a TR, double tap on the enter, and then I'm going to draw a door. I'm going to draw it 3 feet. 3 feet. I'm going to offset this 1.5 inches. I'm just going to hit 1.5. Then I'm going to take a line. Then I'm going to put a temporary line right here. Then I'm going to go with an arc, start in direction, start at the midpoint, end direction. I want it to be 90 degrees. Get rid of this line. I'm going to take this. I'm going to mirror. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. I'm just going to go from right here. I'm going to put my ortho on and save that. There's my double door. Okay, I'm going to draw a window right here in the center as well. There's my midpoint. The window's going to be 3 feet wide, so I'm going to offset 1'6". Remember, your foot is the apostrophe, your inch is the quote. I'm going to offset to the left, offset to the right. Get rid of this. The most simple window you can draw looks like this. That's a window. Now, if you want to dress it up a little bit, you can extend it's called a stool or apron. No, it's called a stool right there. And you have a window stool here as well. So let's do this. Let's copy this. And let's mirror. We don't want to erase. Now we can trim. That and that. That's a little nicer appearance for a window when you add that little offset there on the inside and the outside. So there's a window. And so we have a garage. Let's put one more door in here. Let's come off 6 inches from this wall. 6 inches. Let's come right here. Put a jamb. Get rid of this. It's temporary. And now we can offset this 3 feet. Left click. TR. Double enter. Get rid of that. I'm going to do a door this way this time. I'm just going to show it coming in as a 90, so 3 feet. This way 1.5. Back 3 feet. And then back to the point of origin. Then I'm going to take my start in direction from there to there. And there's my door swing. So that's a garage floor plan. I'm going to do something. I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to call this a layer dimensions. I'm going to come up here to my linear. I'm going to click from here to here. Now, this is very small and it's in inches. So I want to change that. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to just delete it. Let's see how we want to do that. Let's delete this. Let's go up to annotation. Let's go right here to this angled window. We're in our dimension style manager. I'm going to go to modify. I'm going to change my symbols. I like an architectural tick mark. And the arrow size I'm going to change to 4 inches. I'm going to say text. I'm going to say text height. We want this at 6 inches. Primary units. We want to go architectural. Precision. Let's go 0, 0. Fit. Text. And let's say OK. Now let's see how they look. Okay, I lost my drawing, so let's go Z, enter, E, enter. There we are. So I'm going to get go back to home, go back to linear, click there, 20 feet. Let's do a dimension to the center line of our window. So we go from here, 10 feet, and let's do it again from here to here. Now we want our dimensions to line up, so we're going to find that point right there, and so it lines up nicely. Alright, now let's put a dimension on the side here, from there to there for an overall 30 feet. Do another linear dimension. What I'm going to do, I want to go to center line of wall this time. So I'm going to pull a temporary right there. And then I'm going to go linear from here to there. And it reads 19 feet 10 inches. And then I'm going to go from here to here. And make sure it lines up. 10 feet 2. So 10 plus 19 is 29. 2 and 10 is 1 foot. So 29 plus 1 is 30. So that's what it should be. Alright, so we're going to add one more layer. We're going to call this notes. Oh, you know what I did? I messed up. I need to make sure that this is green checked. Now I can add notes. And I'm going to go to style. I'm going to type style, and we're going to go to text height. Let's go to 6 inches. Hang on a second. Okay, so we're setting this height to 6, and we're going to close. Alright, now I'm going to add annotation. Call this garage. I want to go all caps. I'm going to go storage. I'm going to go 16 foot OHD overhead door. 3068. That's the door size. Let's go 6068. DBL double. Let's go 30